education, real world today. Everyone's learning something they can say. TV and radio voices can be heard. I love learning every single word. We are Crestview Bobcats. We are Crestview, we're the Bobcats. Crestview, Crestview.
Welcome back to CVTV. I'm Elise.
And I'm Adriana, and
we are your CVTV anchors.
First, we would like to wish Zoe, Elizabeth, and Jasmine a very happy birthday today and this weekend. We hope you have a great weekend.
Please take a moment for this week's estimation of the week.
Here's your estimation of the week. How many inches tall do you think Miss McLaren is? Remember, inches.
This week's winner is Jakayla in Miss Warner's class. She gets 59 inches. Miss McLaren is actually 5 feet 1 inch tall, which makes 61 inches. Great job. Come to Mr. Tom's room on Monday to claim your prize. Next, we have Elizabeth with today's weather.
Today, we will see storms move into the state and temperatures climbing in the mid-80s. The humidity will decrease this weekend, and more enjoyable temperatures will move on into the state. For your CVTV weather, I'm Elizabeth. Have a great weekend. Back to you, anchors.
Also, our first Dine to Donate night is around the corner. Plan on swinging by and getting a hot box pizza on September 11th. This is a great way to raise money for Crestview and enjoy a great meal for dinner.
Show your Crestview pride. The Crestview PFA is selling face masks to help our students and families stay safe this school year. Proceeds will go directly back to our students and staff to meet the needs of this school year. All sales are online. Masks are $11 each, or 2 for $20, and come in youth and adult sizes. Orders can be placed online from August 27th to September 9th and will be safely delivered to students the week of 10/12/20. Please contact Sarah Holland at smay326@yahoo.com with questions.
Next, we have T in with today's Old School Bundle Radio to announce today's winners.
This morning we had a few classes tune into Bobcat Radio for our Friday contest. This week's theme was old school rap. Miss Boone, Miss Murphy, Miss Stevens, and Miss Gavitt and Miss Hennessy's class all guessed the artists and songs correctly. But we can only have one winner, so here goes. Mrs. Stevens' class. Great job to all who listen. Be sure to tune in to Friday for another Old School Bundle Radio contest. Back to you, anchors.
Next, we have Mr. Corango with an announcement.
Welcome to Spotlight on Kindness with Mr. K.
Happy Friday, Bobcats. Mr. K here. We had a great week this week. Unbelievable, awesome teaching, awesome learning going on. So neat to walk the halls, walk into classrooms, and see you guys on the screens in person. It's just it's strange, but it's really awesome to watch. So I'm here on Friday to give some shout outs, and I have 3 people to shout out today. First is Miss O'Neill and Mrs. Young up in the front office. Whether it's making sure all of our devices are assigned to students, whether it's getting kids in class, getting kids out of class. They're just doing it all. And so big shout out to them. When you see them walking fast around the building, make sure to tell them thank you. And then my last shout out is to Mr. White. Mr. White has been in the cafeteria all by himself these first 2 weeks of school, almost 3 weeks. And he's just done an awesome job. You guys have been doing a great job in there with him. And so just wanted to make sure to shout out Mr. White. And if you see him in the cafeteria, tell him thank you too, because I know he's working hard and keeping you guys safe, healthy, and fed, and opening up all your stuff for you and cleaning down the tables. So Mrs. O'Neill, Mrs. Young, Mr. White, You guys doing a great job, and students, when you see them, make sure you tell them thank you. Bobcats, have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy. Anchors, back to you.
Next, we have Gavin with today's sports moment.
Yesterday, Mr. Toms and Mr. Corey Ingles' Cincinnati Reds dominated the Milwaukee Brewers 6-1 and 6-0 in the doubleheader. These wins bring their hometown team within 2 games of the Cardinals and 5 games within the Cubs. Will they catch Keaton Remo's Cubbies? Only time will tell. Next, I'm Gavin with your sports moment. Next, we have Coach with another Coach's Couch.
All right, Bobcats, another great day of Coach's Couch. I concur with Mr. Coringle. It's been great in the gym. We've been getting after it. Obviously, this young lady's here. I'll get to that in a second, but I want to give a shout-out to all our young people doing a great job with the PACER test. It is really hard to do any exercise with a mask on, and our kids are doing it and breaking records. And speaking of records, this young lady to my right is the first person in Crestview history to have her name on the record board 4 years in a row. Please tell us your name and whose class you're in.
My name's Rosie, and I'm in Miss Gavitt's class.
And what is the record that you're in there 4 times for?
PACER test.
And today, Rosie not only broke her sister's record from 3 years ago, she also got 106 laps. So Rosie not only is the school record holder for ladies, she has done it more than anybody else. Now, Rosie, I got to ask you, I know you're a soccer player, you show a lot of grit. How are you able to maintain that endurance and just toughness and grit?
First, I try to go as slow as I can, and then I get faster with the beat. And I'm probably just this good because of soccer.
And that's good. She's an excellent soccer player. Now, speaking of soccer, I know that you are a big Julie Ernst fan. Tell me why you like Julie Ernst. First of all, tell some of the people who might not know who she is.
Julie Ertz is a USA national player. She plays midfield for them. I really like her because she's done a lot, and she's worked her butt off to get there.
Well said. I can't say that, but you can say that. But I'll tell you about talking about hard work. This young lady epitomizes what it means to be a Bobcat. I tell people all over the United States, people at Crestview, we're built different. Teachers, students, we are built different. And this is a great example of somebody who's built different. So as always, congratulate Rosie in the hallway. Outstanding job. And we will see you on the couch. Back to the anchors.
Next is Today in History. Today in 1922, the first radio commercial aired on WEAF in New York City. The Queensboro Reality Company bought 10 minutes of time for $100. And in 1963, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gave his I Have a Dream speech at the Civil Rights Rally in Washington, D.C. More than 200,000 people attended.
Our quote of the day comes from that speech on this day in 1963. Dr. Martin Luther King said, "Let us not speak to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred." Thank you for listening. I'm Elise.
And I'm Adriana. Have a great Friday.
Take care of yourself. Stay responsible, respectful, and safe.
And remember to find your voice in today's world.